Hey guys, I hope we're doing well. Today I want to talk about an incredibly dangerous combination, alcohol and cocaine. On their own, they're incredibly dangerous. Together, even more destructive, creating a third substance in your body, cocaethylene, which from what I know and what I've read is even way more addictive and destructive to your health. Now, I'm a year nearly next week clean and sober from these substances, and I've really noticed a dramatic improvement in my health physically and mentally since putting these substances down. Going back a year or so ago, the toll on my physical health from both alcohol and cocaine was really starting to show. You know, for a 37-year-old man, I didn't feel good. You know, felt incredibly weak, run down all the time. My mental health was in absolute bits, anxiety, depression, and it was only going to get worse unless I got myself clean and sober, which fortunately I did. I'm super grateful for that. There's a lot of people out there who have a problem with alcohol, cocaine, who maybe go on one last bender and unfortunately don't wake up. It's a really incredible strain on the body abusing these substances, and I'm super grateful to have nearly a year now of sobriety away from this utter destruction. Now, the second thing is my behaviour on alcohol and cocaine was incredibly dangerous and impulsive. I was regularly behaving in ways I never would sober, and I think this will go with anyone who is using these substances. It's incredibly easy to make a stupid, reckless decision that could impact the rest of your life while you're on these type of substances. And I've made some really reckless decisions, but I can't look at my past. I can only change today and my future. And now, every day going forward, I choose to act with integrity and behave in a way that aligns with my values and morals, which is a much better way to live than when you're abusing alcohol and cocaine. And that leads me in to the third point. When you're behaving in a way that doesn't align with your morals and values, which is what cocaine will do, you will act in a way that doesn't align with your morals and values, it's incredibly dangerous. I remember countless times I'd be waking up and thinking, God, how did I behave like that? What have I done now? Who have I pissed off? Acting in ways that I never would clean and sober. And it's an incredibly dangerous place to be, because it slowly starts to chip away at your identity, how you see yourself as a person when you're behaving in a way that really you wouldn't normally. If you were in a clean and sober state of mind, you wouldn't be behaving in a reckless way. So guys, there you have it. There's 3 different things there about alcohol and cocaine and just how destructive they are. The health risks are really, really high with this. I think every time you go on an alcohol and cocaine bender, it really is Russian roulette as to whether you're going to wake up or not, especially with what I was doing. 2-3 day benders, incredibly dangerous. Then you've got the high risk behaviours that I was engaging in, and I'm sure many people with an alcohol and coke problem will be. Some people make some incredibly aggressive and violent, very, very dangerous. You can end up making reckless decisions that could impact the rest of your life in a 10-second period. And then there's the third point. I think everyone using these substances ends up behaving in a way that doesn't quite align with the real them or who they want to be as a person. Guys, any of this stuff resonates with you at all, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I'm going to be posting content twice a week, talking about addiction recovery, my own personal journey, and helping others along the way. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Cheers.